Signing out, ES News, Ande Emilio, NY.
Floyd catapulted in a lot of people's all-time rankings. Do you think Manny dropped in a lot of people's all-time rankings, or remained the same?
I don't know how you can judge that. You know, I mean, I think it's a matter of opinion. I've always thought this fight was very overrated in general. I've always felt that the fight of this generation, and you gotta hear me out, it's gonna take a couple minutes for me to explain this, but I've always thought the fight of this generation was Mayweather and Cotto. I felt that ever since I fought Miguel in 2006. It's just a matter of controversy of Cotto's first two losses really kind of stirred it away and made he ended up going a different direction and a fork in the road. Possibly loaded hand wraps by Margarito, and possibly a guy on PEDs when he fought Pacquiao. All of a sudden he takes two losses, and he takes losses where, you know, he took some damage in the fight, you know, and he's not the same fighter. Cotto, to this day, in the Mayweather fight, doesn't get the credit he deserves for that fight. That fight was a lot closer than the judges had it. I had a 7-5 Floyd. So for me, I look at it like this. If Cotto doesn't run into those situations early in his career, possibly they're both not real losses if you think about it. Possibly. Just possibly. You have an undefeated Miguel Cotto versus an undefeated Floyd Mayweather. You might have an even closer fight than they had. And if you would have hyped it up just as much as you would have hyped Manny and Floyd, you would have lived up to the hype. Because Floyd and Cotto lived up to the hype. So you would have had nobody wasting any time. So in the end, it's more about principle. If you do things correct from the start, it's going to end up good in the end. Pacquiao wasn't the guy that should have been here to begin with, I think. You know, Pacquiao's the guy that, you know, for me, if you would have tested him back then, he wouldn't be here 5 years later. You know, he would have either been caught from me, or he would have not been able to do what I thought he was doing, and because of that, he wouldn't be here anyway. So you know, you see it when you tested him. Yes, it looked so sensational and whatnot. So for me, it's more, you kind of set yourselves up for failure. Everyone already set themselves up. So I said it from the beginning. I said, you know, this is not going to be a great fight, because I kind of saw this happening the whole time. The drug test in Pacquiao wasn't explosive, wasn't very scary. The pace of the fight, which was even more so than his power, was the pace of the fight that he was just bringing in those fights that was really out of this world, that was scary. So there was no pace to his fights anymore, you know? He was running from Brandon Rios, easily outboxing him, don't get me wrong, but he had to run away from him. He didn't have the pace to go for a second and third and fourth combination after he would hit Brandon in combinations, you know? So I realized in that fight, I said, you know what? This guy just doesn't have the stamina he had before. You know, so it started coming, for me anyway, it started becoming pretty obvious that this wasn't ever going to be a good fight with Mayweather. The reason I had to put him in with guys like Rios, who, you know, was good, but style-wise was made from Algeria, who was pretty good, but style-wise, you know, wasn't ready for that kind of fight. Because, you know, I had to make sure they weren't risking him before he lost to Mayweather. So you kind of, I feel like everybody kind of set themselves up for failure, you know? This fight was never going to live up to the hype, because he was never going to get Floyd without running the drug testing. So, you know, that kind of leaves it where it is, you know?